grade students and families, I appreciate you joining me for another weekly preview video. This is the 27th week of this academic year, and I am so excited to jump on into it. And just like that, 2 whole months of the second semester have come and gone. It's amazing to me how fast this year is going. As we usher in the month of March this week, I'm hoping for some warmer weather and that students continue to strive to be the best versions of themselves. Each and every student has the responsibility to make Iron Horse the best possible place for all of us to be. Students' words and actions have a very real effect on that feeling, so I hope that we take some time to reflect on how we impact the community around us as we continue along in this school year and beyond. Focusing on the happenings of those 207 science lab, the 7th grade scientists this week will be focusing on the plate tectonics and continental drift quiz that will assess students' knowledge of the topics that we have been covering since the beginning of this calendar year. We'll start the week by having one final day to prepare and ask any last remaining questions before they actually take the quiz on Tuesday. At the end of the week, students will get their graded assessments back to them, and we'll take some time reviewing the statistics of the quiz and going over the most commonly missed questions. I know that this may be a stressful one for our 7th graders, as no one really enjoys a big test. But assessments are an important part of education to make sure that knowledge and information is being retained. Practice, practice, practice is the key. The more students study and review and ask questions, the better they'll do. But ultimately, the thing to remember is that regardless of the result, a grade does not define an individual. Now, while the 7th graders will be taking a quiz, the 8th grade scientists will be learning more about the variations amongst them and how they can contribute to an overall change in a community. We'll be building on the concept of individual organism variations and extrapolating this idea to learn about adaptations. Students will discover how these random variations in organisms contribute to unique adaptations that help organisms be successful in their environments. In class, we will learn more about these adaptations, engage in a fun activity, and begin to discover how these adaptations can affect how organisms evolve through the process of natural selection. It is going to be a whirlwind of a week, and I'm looking forward to seeing my students in the lab. So thank you again for taking a couple of minutes to watch this weekly preview video. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the things happening in my class or here on campus, please send me a direct email or a message through Schoology, and I'd be happy to lend what support I can. Have a great week this week. Remember to continue to wear a mask when you're around others, to get vaccinated or boosted if possible, to test as often as you can, and to always think like a scientist.